Okay. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Alright, let's see how much money we made today. Nice! Okay, 18,000, that's still good. Okay, let's check out the market real quick. Let's see here. Okay, I guess it's quite a common thing. Well, technically I didn't make this, so I'll put you down for 200 due to the fact I didn't make it. Titanium battle axe. My person made that. Let's put you down for 30,000. I didn't spend that much money on ingredients anyway. Let's see here. Are you? Yeah, you're good. Okay, 40,000 for high quality ones. Yeah, we're good on that. Okay, what about you? Okay, 10,000. And I have you at 8,000, so yeah, that looks like fine. And yeah, we'll put you down for 4,000. And a mithril scythe. And let's put you, yeah, due to the fact it's not high quality, so let's just put you down for 10,000. There you go. Alright. Okay, hello there everybody, this is MMORPG here. And welcome back to Final Fantasy 14. And today, we're going to be rescuing Raubahn, if I am indeed correct. So, but first of all, I gotta get on over there. Flame General's Affairs. Alpha Node wishes to share his plan of action for rescuing Raubahn. That the situation calls for urgency, it would avail us little charge headlong into Ul'Dan without a plan. Before we formulate a plan, however, we must learn how things are in the Sultanate, which is why we visit Limsa. You heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as a mediator in trade negotiations between House 4 Temps and the Lemesian Consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. And I'm happy to report that we have yet a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged for her full cooperation in any effort to rescue Raubahn. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her. I discussed how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence will never fail to embolden our allies after all. Yes, that's indeed true. My katana would never go to just anyone. Make yourselves known to Sergeant Zenio at Bulwark Hall in the lower decks, and he'll meet you to the bridge. Okay. Alright, Raubahn, we're gonna rescue you. Okay. Okay, let's just see, is the stream still doing fine? Yeah, it's doing fine. Oops. Yeah, it's definitely doing fine. Okay. Okay. So where do we need to go? Ah, to Bulwark Hall. Admiral has been expecting you. Say the word and I'll take you to her. Proceed to the bridge? Yes.
Friends, 'tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Fudge, yeah.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Elfino.
Fudge, yeah.
Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seed Seer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found.
Yeah.
Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen.
Yeah, I guess that could be in many ways. It's like, if you have a hero who is like, to these people, we're heroes. We saved them from primals, we saved them from the Empire, and we helped them with maintaining peace and stuff like that. So it's best not to accuse the saviors of the realm without any kind of undeniable evidence. Otherwise, people will just be up in arms and wreck and destroy everything. Because they're like saying that we like these guys, and if you even dare think about acting with them without probable cause, we'll just tear down the entire realm.
There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seed Seer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
Fudge, yeah?
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
Yeah, it would.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seed Seer and I to lend Raubahn a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo.
Okay, so it's like that. So it's definitely like that. Anything or anyone threatens a power struggle. Threatens a power struggle between political parties. Both political parties would be up in arms against the... Yeah, same thing like third parties in politics. Yeah, when third parties threaten the power struggle between two political parties, then yeah, okay. Yeah, this happened so many times here in the States. Yeah, so many times, in fact. There's this one thing, I think it was, yeah, quite a few times really, where two political parties here in the States, actually says that if anyone wants to run a third party, they would have, I mean, yeah, if they want to run for, if a third party wants to run for president, they would need to have a certain percentage of, in the nationals. I think it was 10% nationally, and then they rose it to 15. I think perhaps now it's going to be to 20. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to be the same case in this game, where third parties will try to get into politics in order for their side to be represented. But the two main political parties would just try to find out ways to subvert the third party from becoming a national thing.
But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Telegia alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Ah, could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news. Or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raubahn is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news...
Hello there, Epip. How are you doing?
He had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
How's life treating you, Epip?
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Raubahn had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the brass blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Syndicate's private army. Ugh.
The Crystal Braves.
Yeah, Alpha Node. What do you guys think about that, huh? It was your order's fault for all this stuff happening. Epip says frozen pizza poppers are almost done. Oh, that's awesome, Epip.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain.
Fudge, yeah.
At any rate, if we're to rescue Raubahn, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Ninja Lady, how's it going? I'm still learning to work my recording thing. Old farts don't learn well. I guess I can possibly understand that. I'm still learning a lot of things these days as well. Raubbahn's survival is vital to the Eorzine Alliance. We can ill afford to lose him. But I cannot send troops into Ul'dah. 'Twould spell the end of the Alliance. And war. Like as not. If there is to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It was I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphanaud. Okay, you should seek out our domain contact. You will find her among the frontier lands of Revenant's Toll, working in a kitchen. The Kitchen of Death. That's what all ninjas say. Working in a kitchen, concocting poisons for ninjas. Ah, it's a polar bear. It's a polar bear mount. Ah. Oh, I definitely want to give me a polar bear mount. A flying polar bear mount. Up the stairs. Okay, is my stream working? Yeah, okay, it's still fine. Okay. Master Mora, I knew in my heart that you were safe, but to see you again in the flesh, words cannot express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the Rising Stone by force. Amid the chaos, a few of my compatriots were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in Revenant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while waiting for your return. Yes, I will kill them all. See, if they even lay one hair on Tataru's head, yeah, if they lay a hand on Tataru's head, I'll kill them. And you have done well by us, and we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear to do all within our power to aid you. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from Limstead that you are searching for General Raubahn. And as the Admiral has informed you, he was ready to move in his cell to the Margia pit. At the same juncture, Yu-Gi Hase and the Third were observed leaving the Rising Stones. This can be no small coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice to say, we have a Shadowwing the Third, and if you would join the hunt, please speak to Dogware at the High Bridge, where I too am bound. Alright, High Bridge. Alright, General Raubahn, we're here to rescue you. Dear Stowaware, I've been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. Yu-Gi Hase and his men are bound for Haladi. We believe that this is where they intend to carry out the execution. Huzan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let us make haste and join him. We just take a shortcut here. Okay. Good time, my friends. But a moment ago, the traitor Aelbern has arrived in Haladi. For this, we may be certain that General Raubahn is being held within. Well, I don't need any of these. So I'm just gonna just go for that. Yep, we don't need that ring. There's no time to lose. General Alden is being executed at any moment. You must enter Halani and free him from his captors. So see to your preparations and be ready. You know, so be ready. We're gonna rescue that motherfudger. You know, motherfudger. You mean the awesome guy.
Forgive me my lateness.
Lady Ugiri!
Alpha Node. Alpha Node, you're gonna be such a pimp. Make moves on her.
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to recall it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Fudge, yeah.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Raubahn is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you.
Fudge, yeah, for ninjas.
With me!
Yeah, that's right, man. That is right. We're going in. Now I'm gonna beat the snot out of them all. Okay, Alpha, no, not a soul in the Colosseum has seen his boats ill. Take the lead, Mara, and I shall be close to you. Alright. Oh, really? Samurai and ninjas.
Away with you!
Yeah, come on. Alright, let's go. Samurai and ninja working together. There we go. Okay, we're doing good. Yes. That's okay. You're next, mister.
Leave this to me.
There we go. Okay, Alpha Node, come along with me. Alright, Raubahn, we are here to rescue you. Which way? This way. Yeah, that leads to a dead end, so it is this way. The general, but where are his captors? Let's see, general. You came. That's right, General. We don't leave no buddies behind. He is bound by some manner of magic tech device, yet I dare not force it open. It might be booby-trapped. I've heard of such devices. The crystal brains will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Pray do not take it personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer so long. The poison will convey you swiftly into the bosom of Thal, where I hope to join you. After the passing of many prosperous years. Alright. Just like the samurai would have done. Screw levers, screw keys. Yes, screw keys. Wreck the door. The mist remains. We must stop it at the source. Okay, we will. I shall tend to the general. Pray see the key. The brain side of the key. Let's first take care of one issue at a time. Okay, we gotta hurry. Okay, come on. There you go. Come on, Alpha Node, double time it. There. There it is, right up there. Follow the trail of the slime. Hold it right there, criminal slime. Okay, we're good. There it is. Yeah, there we go. Okay, that takes care of the mist. Now that we gotta go this way. Yep. Well, I saw 3 dots here. I know I gotta take them on. How did they survive the poison? Mister, you're dealing with the Warrior of Light. It is time for me to punish for the crimes. Aiming you next. One down. Okay, Raubah's getting his health back, which is entirely awesome. Come on. There we go. Alright, we got the key. Alright, Raubahn, we're coming for you. Okay. Taking a shortcut this way. Alright, mister, I got the key. Right, thanks. Slowly, generally, you are yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known that the clever contributed seas to the Warrior of Light. Well done, hero. Ilberd, Laurentius, and Yu Yu Hase. I am serious, Laurentius. After all I did, giving you a higher calling, the pay was going to be the pay as well. Now I'm going to have to kill Laurentius, which I thought I could have sworn that he was I thought he was reformed, but nope. Okay, let's get rid of this guy. One down.
It is not finished yet.
Okay, come on.
I'll tear you limb from limb.
Okay, now it's your turn. Yeah, you're underestimating my power. Ilbert, you have... Let's see, what's this? Okay. Yeah! What you gotta say now, huh?
This changes nothing.
It does too.
Ilbert, lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lad, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used by the Scions, the city-states, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want, only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free, free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
Jeez.
You'll not get away!
No, Master Alphano. Now is not the time.
Yeah, well, you got Raubahn here.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
But yeah, you are.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
On your feet, gladiator. This fight's not over.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad. Know this, Ilbert. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, looking good still. Okay. General is safe. What news without? Well, lady, guards have been subdued as per your command. We have kept over the entrance, and we kept watch over the entrance. There are no further activity. That Ilbert and his minions have fled via some other airgrass. Scour the perimeter for signs of their passing. At once, my lady. Fudge yeah for ninjas. General Alden, I presume, in the Science of 7th Dawn. And who are you? Identify yourself. Pray, do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your own safety, she bade me to direct you to the Waking Sands. Note that Master Urianger awaits you there, among with others sympathetic to your cause. This is no ruse, I assure you, General Alden. If you would come with me, I'll prepare a carriage for you to travel in comfort, safe for prying eyes. Yeah, you Gary, come along with Raubahn. Alpha Node. I have spoken with Urianger via Link Pro. He confirms the man's story. Raubahn is in safe hands. Let us make our way to Vesper Bay. Luckily for me, I still kept those envelopes. Alright, Raubahn. You should be safe here.
My dearest friends, praise be unto the 12 for delivering you from the clutches of treachery.
Fudge, yeah.
Father!
Pippin, my son, and Master Papashan besides.
Forgive me, Father. I should have been at Her Grace's side.
Save your tears. The Sultana yet lives.
Fudge, yeah.
You.
It was I who arranged this gathering. And judging by your perplexed expressions, it would seem introductions are in order. I am Dulala, head of the Order of Noldthor, and member of the Syndicate.
Crime syndicate, more like it.
What you said about the Sultana, is it true? Is she alive?
Young man, I understand you were with the Sultana when she drank from the poisoned goblet and collapsed. Would I be correct in assuming that you did not personally verify Her Grace's vital signs?
There was no time to verify.
Why ask when 'tis plain you know the answer?
Calm yourself, General, and let me finish. The truth is not as you imagine it. You are all victims of a most ingenious ruse. A ruse conceived to eliminate the threat posed by Teleji Adeleji.
Yeah.
Tis my belief that Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination alone, but that Lolorito caught wind of his plot and exploited it to his own ends. He sought to manipulate you into eliminating Teleji for him, and you duly obliged. At one fell swoop, he removed his two foremost rivals, all the while remaining above suspicion.
God strike me down for a fool. But the Sultana, how can it be that she lives?
She lives because Lolorito willed it. Her own lady-in-waiting is but one of his many little birds. By her sleight of hand, the poison was switched for a less deadly draught before it could reach her mistress's lips.
Fudge, yeah.
Some manner of sedative, perchance, of a potency sufficient to induce a slumber like unto death.
Were I to guess, I would say Her Grace is being held somewhere, dreaming dreams of a brighter Uldar, even as we speak.
Fudge, yeah.
Oh, Nanamo. I will never forgive Lolorito for his part in this.
Though Lolorito's hands are far from clean, they did pluck Her Grace from the jaws of death. That must count for something.
Yeah.
Though one may call the man's methods into question, it cannot be denied that he knows the value of stability, to the very gill, like as not. He craves power, 'tis true, but he has no desire to depose the Sultana.
Yeah, I can only imagine. It's like if you're a very wealthy person, and that you think that the government is laying burdens on you, but knowing that the burdens are just, I can only suspect, and that the ability to form a government, it's hard work to keep that government stable. So it looks like that Lolorito has no interest in he has no interest in government. He only has an interest when it comes to making money. He is a merchant. So yeah, so destabilizing the government is not good for business.
I had never taken sides in your feud with the monetarists, but it was not for want of concern for our nation's welfare. Indeed, 'twas out of the desire to see order restored that I furnished your Far Eastern friends with information and arranged this gathering. I hope you are ready to work, General, for there is much work to be done. Our first priority must be to bring matters back into balance. Lest you forget Her Grace's words, the true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her people.
Makes sense.
As for the more worldly kind of wealth, I am content to let Lolorito help himself to whatever Teleji Adeleji left behind.
We'll just Teleji's estate and a whole bunch of other businesses.
You, meanwhile, must do that which you alone can do. Rescue Her Grace and take your place at her side once more, for her sake and that of our nation.
Just let it go, Raubahn. Just let it go. I had not counted the prioress, Dulala herself appearing. In my defense, my suspicions regarding the Sultana approved precedent. Much remains has to be done, but in rescuing Raubahn, we have taken a first vital step towards resolving matters in Ul'dah. We couldn't have done it without you, Maro. Thank you. And I will just take that. Alvadon's distracted by a colonist link pearl. Tataru, yes, General Raubahn is in safe hands. Wait, another result? Very well, we shall return at once. Pray notify the Count of our coming. It would seem we face another crisis. Gervanians are preparing to resume the siege of the Holy See. Though I am loath to abandon the Sultana to her fate, we lack the necessary evidence to act upon Duala's claims. That being the case, I propose to leave Marshal Tarpin and the others to investigate and return to Ishgard. Nice! Alright, let's go and smash some faces in. Okay, let's see. Alright, here we come. Okay. Alright, first of all, I gotta stop by the, let's see, did I get any money? Yeah, 190. What about the other one? Nice, another 14,000 gil. Fudge, yeah. Okay, that is awesome. $38,000 gil. Fudge, yeah. Okay, for top manor, here we come. Man, thank you all very much for purchasing my goods. Okay, let's send it over this way. Tataru, how's it going? Hi, sorry for cutting the reunion with General Raubahn short. I would not bother you with a city awash with rumors of another Gervanian attack, and Lord Huntrapont was desperate to get a hold of you. Speaking of whom, he and the others are waiting for you inside. Better head in. Yes, please. Alright, what's going on? My friend, thank you for answering our call with such a clarity. I am sure you are now aware the Gervanians are once again gathering for war. Master IT, Master Livier. I must apologize for this abrupt summons. We thought it'd be best for Mr. Totterer to contact you by the most direct means available. When the observatory and bells tolled, it is a warning that cannot be ignored. The Holy See has ordered that we make ready for battle. In any case you haven't heard, a band of trappers returned from the west, claiming that they have saw a cloud of dragons big enough to dim the midday sky. Nidhogg's minions gather once more for war. I would not have to take up arms in another of our conflicts. When you first came to Ishgard, I offered you my protection. If I cannot ensure your safety here, I cannot well accept your aid, much less ask for it. Science of the Seventh Dawn, you're faced with the choice to remain beside besieged Ishgard or seek sanctuary elsewhere. I will not presume influencing your decision, but I must make it swiftly, lest our enemies force your hand. Well, they gave us sanctuary. Yeah, they gave us sanctuary when everyone else did not. And technically, in a way, we helped them with fighting against the dragons at the door. I mean, in the Bridge of Judgment. I mean, yeah, the Gates of Judgment. So yeah, of course we're gonna help them. Though we flee to the ends of the world, 'twould seem that no place in the troubled age is free from strife. Once more the horde descends upon Ishgard, and once more the weary defenders must take up spear and bow. And the count have us seek shelter from the storm, but I for one grow tired of running. If we are to shine a light in the dawn, we must do so in the sight of fellow man, not hunkered in a hole. What say you, Morrow? I would stay and fight. Then fight we shall. Let it be said that we abandon our allies in their hour of need. Out of the Alpha Node's way, the choice we made this day may have given grave implications of our order. It is only right that Totoro should have a say. Come on, let's meet outside and discuss the path that lies before us.
Ishgard cannot well endure another assault. Even should her knights succeed in turning back the horde, the casualties will be catastrophic.
But what other choice do we have? It's not like we can talk it over with them. Dragons and men aren't exactly on speaking terms.
With certain notable exceptions.
You don't mean Iceheart?
Yep.
When last you spoke with her, she lamented her crimes, did she not? Then there remains a sliver of hope. If we can persuade Iceheart to act as our intermediary, we may yet be able to convince Nidhogg to abandon his bloody course.
That won't happen.
If there is to be a meeting, I would accompany you.
Estinian.
Even with your intermediary, Nidhogg's blood rage may render him deaf to reason. However, the mere attempt may afford our forces precious time to prepare.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, you might also consider a more direct approach to ending this conflict. With the power of the Eye at my disposal, and the vaunted strength of the Warrior of Light, we could conceivably slay the beast outright.
If we are to risk a face-to-face meeting with the Dread Worm, I for one would feel safer in the company of the Azure Dragoon. However, I should only turn to your lance if my words fail to find their mark. Is that clear?
Yeah.
Perfectly. I shall assume that Iceheart enjoys similar diplomatic protection until instructed otherwise.
Yeah.
A word of advice. Think carefully before divulging the particulars of this plan to Sir Emmerich. 'Twould not do to have the Lord Commander accused of consorting with heretics.
Yeah, that's true.
Indeed. I thank you for your counsel, Estinian. We shall be honored to have you with us.
I am glad to be of service.
We have chosen a difficult road, and yet even we should succeed in winning Iceheart to our cause. our plans for parley will swiftly come to naught should the Holy See decide to strike first against the Horde. We must petition the Lord Commander's aid. We are set forth. I only hope that Sir Emmerich will be willing to muzzle Ishgard's forces on the strength of our vague assurances. Kotaro, I ask you to remain in Fort Tom's Manor and inform the Count of our decision. Tell him that the Scions of Seventh Dawn mean to do all in their power to ensure that Ishgard and her people survive. Yes, sir. Man, that dragoon is awesome. Okay, Ishgard, let's see. Forgotten Knight. Temple Guard, how's it going, buddy? Yes, I would like to speak to the Lord Commander.
I want the defenses of the outer ward rechecked. See to it that the ballistas are in good repair and supplied with enough ammunition for a prolonged siege.
At once, my lord.
Twould seem I have visitors, and unlike those messing beyond our walls, these ones are welcome.
Fudge, yeah.
Pray forgive us for interrupting you in the midst of your preparations, Sir Emmerich, but our suit concerns the impending assault. To speak plain, we believe there is a chance the invasion might be halted before it even begins. I can divulge little more at this time, but I must nevertheless request that you advise the Holy See to refrain from launching any preemptive sorties whilst we seek to put our plans in motion.
I will gladly lend my support to any endeavor that could spare the blood of my countrymen, but I would know more of the cause you would have me champion. Will you not share aught of this mysterious undertaking?
Oh.
Know that I have offered my lance to aid in this endeavor. I cannot claim that its success is assured, but our actions should serve to delay Nidhogg's advance at the very least. Which is more than can be said for the ill-conceived counterattack advocated by the Sea's more vocal crusaders. They offer glorious death, but little hope of victory.
Their proposal does not inspire confidence. Our resources should rightly be spent shoring up the city's defenses.
Yeah, and that's why that it should be us just going over the Travanian territory and just F up the dragon. F up those freaking dragons.
The Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light sallying forth together to face the dread worm Nidhogg.
There we go.
I must admit, the mere thought of it does much to dispel my misgivings. Go then. Carry out your plan. I shall do what I can for you within the Holy See.
Don't do counterattacks. Ooh, what is that armor? Need to go to Alpha Node. Secured Sir Emmerich's support. We may proceed without fear of a preemptive Ishgardian attack. Which is something that we cannot afford thither. History tells us that Travanians will attack as soon as their horde reaches a critical size. Before that happens, we need to track down and win over Lady Iceheart and locate and parley with Nidhogg. In short, time is against us. If you're ready, Estinian, let us about our task.
such commotion?
Yeah.
Yes, Your Eminence. The bells of the observatorium warn of our enemy's approach.
Yep.
So, the dragons are coming.
Yep, they are.
Let them come. In their hundreds and their thousands. With the divine blade in our hands, we shall rend their flesh and drown the heretics in their master's blood. Even Nidhogg and his foul brood shall be powerless to resist us. And when we have rid the world of their pestilence, we shall turn our attention to our Ascian allies. See that they are suitably rewarded for their invaluable assistance. If I may, Your Eminence, the Paragons wield powers strange and unknowable. Can we be certain that they will not see through our deception? We can be certain of naught save the righteousness of our cause. If you would be a true leader of men, you must possess conviction as well as caution. We seek to excise the root of an evil that has blighted us for 1,000 years. The risk is worth the reward.
Yeah, you say that. Keep saying it.
And what of Estinian and this warrior of light? They have plans of their own. Leave them to their purpose. We must each play the role we have been given. You and your chosen brothers most of all.
For the glory of King Thordan.
Okay, that's a bit creepy. In search of Iceheart. Before we set forth, we need information on Totoro for our plans. Then I shall wait for you at St. Renee's Forum. Tell your friend that we may take some time. The road you have chosen is neither short nor easy. Of that I need no reminding. Come, Mara, let us speak to Fort Temp's manor. Okay, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Gave that person a hug. I guess I'm gonna give this person a hug too. There we go. Gave that person a hug as well. Okay. Now then, where to go? Ah, Fort Temp's Manor. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go. Our course is set Totoro. It may be sometime before Mora and I return to Ishgard. Well, just you be careful, alright? Oh, and don't worry about me. I'll be busy listening out for news of our lost friends. And if anyone can find the vicinity Totoro, farewell for now. Oh, before you go, you must put this on, Alpha Node. I mean it specifically. Yeah, that's right. He's gonna be out there in the cold. Fudge, yeah, Alpha Node. Fudge, yeah. Now you're ready for the cold. By the 12, it fits perfectly, and the quality is actually rather good. Glad you liked it. I've been practicing my needlework while I listen to rumors and the like. A good reception is always learning new skills. My thanks, Totoro. Whatever else awaits me on the road, I shall not fear the cold. So it's the least I can do. I must be getting back to the tavern, or I'll never catch up on the gossip. Best of luck on your journey. Alright, let's go. Okay, there we go. There you go, give that person a hug. Okay, you get over here. Give this person a hug too. Okay, let's head on over here. Okay, let's head on over here. Okay. I guess that they know that they can never escape my hugs. Okay, we're ready to go to the Dravanian homeland. Okay, Estinian, how's it going, buddy? You studying farewells then? Yep. We are ready to depart. I suggest we begin the search for Lady Iceheart without delay. Farewell, but she will prove an elusive quarry. Where do you intend to start looking? In the absence of any fresh intelligence, Sally's movements, I propose we pick up the trail where she owes the Catalyst according to Western Highlands. Let us speak with Sir Redwald. Was it? As the commander of Falcon's Nest? Let's see. He'll let us know any heretic activity reported in the area. Alright, let's go. Okay, where to go? Down here. Okay. There you go. Give that person a hug. Hey, I am in a hug-tight mood. I got an idea. There you go. Gave him a hug too. Well, Master White Teaver brings you back to Falcon's Nest. Now, judging by the company you keep, it could be no trifling matter. The Azor Dragoon, I know, of course. But I do not believe I have met this young gentleman. Athenode Liviua, at your service. And if you are not mistaken as to the gravity of our mission, Sir Redwald, as I am sure you are aware, the Observatorium has warned that the Duranians are gathering for another assault. Yeah, we believe that yet be a way to avert the coming conflict. But only if we can find the elusive Lady Iceheart. Thus we come to Falcon's Nest in the hopes of acquiring the latest intelligence on the heretics' movements. Then you should be best served speaking directly to my men. A patrol is due to return from the sweep of the surrounding lands at any moment. You also may wish to question the knights assigned to the pick over the remaining heretic refuge at Gorgon Mills. 'Tis possible they have unearthed information that could be of use to you. Master White Tea knows well the place I speak of, for he is the first who discovered it. Let us divide our forces. And I will stay and await the return to patrol while you two visit the refuge. When I have complete my inquiries, I shall join you there. A wise use of our time. Come, Mara, I am eager to learn Sir Redwald's men and have found the heretic's lair. Okay, let's go going up this way. Okay, how long is this now? Okay, all the way up there. Okay. It's from a person from Uwu. Okay, Amoro, I need help. I can't log on to Minehut. It always says, looks like we couldn't log you in. PS Gamer, what do you mean by that? Like, for instance, were you telling me that you were trying to sign in to my Minecraft server? Or did you make your own Minecraft server? Oh, I really could have sworn I answered. Did I make my answering more difficult than it should have been that a person left? Oh, okay. I was about to say, I'm not that good when it comes to verbally explaining things. Okay, I'm trying to log into Minehut on the website for a server of my own, and it doesn't let me in. Is it a thing about forgetting your password? Excuse me. No, I know my password. There we go. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay. Give me a sec. There we go. face of that person is so familiar to a fudging Star Trek. Okay, there we go. Didn't work. I have no clue. I don't know what's going on with I don't know what's going on with Minehut. Our findings, these say, that's why there's something of a tale there. No sooner had we chance to promise a sheaf or letters than we were ambushed from the shadows of great beasts. It would seem that they foresaw our coming, and left behind their pets to discourage further investigation. Several of our numbers are badly wounded. You cannot carry out our duties until the creature was slain. We have not time for reinforcements. Let us deal with the pets ourselves. Nice, I don't know much though. What character are you thinking? Okay, Okay. Okay. Polar bears. Hey, polar bears, how's it going, buddies? My katana seeks blood. The beasts were slain. Why, thanks, Master White Tea. We may return to our duty without fear of mauling. The beasts were slain then? Why, thanks, Master White Tea. We may return to our duties without fear of a mauling. We got a freaking alpha node. Okay, it should be... there it is. Okay. Okay, okay, yeah, I gotta figure out about that episode. Yeah, there we go. You wish to track down Lady Iceheart? Is that so? On the records we discovered, here the beast was mauled of my comrades. Appeared to be a some matter of correspondence. We had not the luxury of pursuing their contents more closely, intent as we were surviving on an onslaught of fang and claw. I wagered these episodes... Okay. Okay, lead to talk about choice. There you go. There you go. And that is why I'm starting to like this Final Fantasy 14 community. We got freaking Trekkies in here. Well, I'm using a different website. I better hope that those websites that you're using does not contain viruses. That would really suck. Aha! Heretic. Okay, look around. Nice. Moro, I used this one before. Ah, okay. Have you ever covered much of the Heretic's correspondence? Yes, I have. Splendid. Added to the contributions from Ms. Chalivia and Sir Estinian, we have more than a dozen letters. We have here, every one of these pages is a record of the dealings Betwitsk from Gorgane Mills Heretics as the following in the Ahuva Amphitheater. They request foodstuffs, clothing, and all manners of provisions. Iceheart's followers must yet inhabit the ruins we had thought abandoned. I will definitely take that. The sounding out the amphitheater. After the very place where you witnessed the manifestation of the primal Shiva, was it not? I even think Sidecraft uses this in Hermitcraft. Is it definitely a possibility, PS Gamer? Okay. If that is our destination, the journey will be long indeed. The amphitheater lies on the southern side of the treacherous ice tract of ice and snow that cannot be swiftly crossed. At the time I assume the resultants of the Aetherite will only be temporary, but given that the heretics of Gorgane Mills seem to have a regular contact with their brethren in the amphitheater. I imagine that it still functions. I suggest that we make for the Aether Rite within Snowcloak without delay. A passage was discovered leading out into the Western Highlands, was it not? Maybe possible for us to reach the Aether Rite from this side of the wall. It should. House duty there posted soldiers on the Western Highlands entrance after the tunnels were cleared. But they will not deny us entry. Fudge 'em. Considering it has a fabric mod support. Man, fabric mods? That's pretty darn cool. Okay. Where do we go? It's not that far from there. I hate how I have a stuffed up throat with the sickness. Get down with the sickness. Get down with the sickness. Sorry, I couldn't resist using that meme. But I'm hoping that you feel better, PS Gamer. Okay, it should be over where? Okay, we gotta head down. This way? Ah, guest of House Four Toms, accompanied by the Azure Dragoon, no less. I cannot imagine what brought you out this far, but you're welcome to enter the tunnels, if you will. The beacon still functions. We pray to the 12 that it does. We shall see to our destination at mere moments. Though I do not expect to be greeted by the primal Shiva, she may nevertheless be prepared for a frosty reception. And I'm always about being frosty. I am Frosty the Snowman. And yes, I can whitelist and do better things than Minehut. Yeah, that's true in a way, PS Gamer. It's like every time I use Minehut for, when I do my Minecraft streams and stuff like that, no matter what I do, people just go up in there and start trashing the stuff. We should nevertheless be prepared for, particularly ones of our history. Alright, let's go. Impressive structure. I wonder how many ages it has endured. Mayhap you could ask its occupants with a friendly bunch. They seem a friendly bunch. Dogs of Ishgard, it is not enough that you banish our beloved saint, but you will not be satisfied until the ice is slick with the last drops of our blood. Stay your weapons when you come in a flag of parley. We wish only to speak to your mistress as we broker a peace. Do you think we're less fools, boy? It'll take more than 100 words to earn our trust. You can walk with the Dragon Slayer. We know all too well, and he is what he's capable of. My reputation precedes me. They gave us little choice. Come, brothers, may dragon wings bear us to victory. Not as long as my katana got anything to say about it. Man! Estinian! You monster!
Your guard is down.
Estinian, you beast! Holy shnikes! Maybe I should have been a dragoon, man. There we go, one down. Oops, wrong button. Man, I got enough for all of you. Okay, Estinian is fine. They did a fusion dance. Okay. Sweet mother of Grayskull. Okay.
Know your folly.
Man, come on, Dragon, I can keep on doing this. Okay, that was close. We tried to parlay, and you forced my hand. Yep, those mother fudges. Okay, Alpha Node, I'm coming. Yes! Through the powers of teamwork, we fight like demons. 'Tis death to remain. Fall back, brothers. Fall back to the cinders. All we want is to have a parlay. What do you ask what we do already know? They make for the cinders, so must we. So we should ambush. Even should an ambush awaits us, 'tis certain that there'll be more heretics to question. The cinders, you say? I confess the name is unknown to me. Mayhap you would be so good and enlighten us, Istinian? I suspect that it is the heretic's way of referring to the Dreaming Dragon, an island of sorts in the midst of the frozen lake in Ashpool. Some 500 years past, 'tis told the Azor Dragoon of the age fought a dragon of titanic proportions after a savage struggle. The mighty creature was weakened unto the point of death and was forced into magic slumber and by an entire chapter of the Holy Sea's sorcerers. Ere long, a rain of clash and cinders began to fall upon the sleepy surface, motionless form, covering the creature in a shroud of gray. Coarse, thick layer of ice since formed on top of it. But you may be sure I speak true. Fascinating tale. We should make haste for the Ashen Isle. Again, a dreaming dragon as far lies to the west, before the frozen approach of the beast. I am told the convictors to set up Camp Twins Pool. The leader, Genelon, may have useful information to us. Mayhap you're not familiar with the name. The convictors are dragon slayers, after a fashion. I'm willing to wager that they encountered the fair share of heretics. If we indeed walk into a trap, I would learn all there is to know of our foe. Okay, let us speak to these convictors and temper our haste in a measure of caution. Wait, you've driven off the heretics? That should certainly ease the minds of our surveyors. Thank you for ridding the tunnels of their rat infestation. With any luck, I shall be finally able to carry out my work uninterrupted. Oh, way to go, people from calling them rats. Okay, am I heading the right way? Yes, I am. Okay. Oh, there's actually feet in the snow. Oh, that is so cool. Okay, let's see. We're almost there. Excuse me. Well, well, what do we have here? Hoping to join the esteemed ranks of the convictors, are we? Hard-eyed looking lad. Looks promising, but you, frail. But you have a frail look about you, boy. I'll give you 3 days. You're in the wilds. Claim your corpse. Beg your pardon. Be not so quick to judge. I have seen this frail youth fell heretics with a flick of his wrist. And here are by the fury. The armor that lands. The Azure Dragoon himself graces our camp. Pray, forgive my disrespect. I am Yan Telalot, the leader of convictors and a fellow slayer of dragons. May I ask what winds fair our foul carry our humble camp? Lady Iceheart, is it? We have known her by her reputation. I'm afraid I have not seen her or her people. That said, my own men can, somewhat lax when it comes to making reports. You may wish to question them yourselves. Thank you, we shall. Now, Estinian, let us make way to our camp and see where we can find information. Camp of Convictors. Surely one of these people have encountered heretics or running out. Hunting. Pray speak with many as you can, Mara. Nay, I know of no heretic. Do you honestly expect me to keep track of every... I can't say those names that wanders into our camp? Looking for heretics, you say? Huh? Why don't you go bother Perquet, for instance? I have no trouble keeping these pretty fops fed and clothed as it is. 'Tis no business of mine what folks do with themselves out here in the wilds. There you go. Man, he drove a tank. Huh. Nice tank, you tank. Huh. Okay. Ah, nice bed. Okay, are they heretics in the area? I have not the fanciest idea. Why, a heretic could pass under my very nose, and it should be none the wiser. I hunt dragons, my dear fellow, big ones, and for I scan the skies for any son of my prey, I care not of the miserable creatures that scurry upon the ground. Okay, is my stream still on? Yes, okay. Okay, it's looking good. Okay. Something I can help you with, my lord? Heretics, is it? I have never seen one myself. But that ain't no just saying. I haven't heard of anything or two. And we'll be grateful for any information that share us. The gods know we've gleaned every precious little talking to the rest of these people. If it pleases my lord, I am Pierre Gret. A soldier by trade, and not much of none if I'm honest. If it weren't for the love of the stabbing folk that I took to the sphere, I see. If Sir Hanalot's father, still as long as they keep paying me wages, I ain't fussy as to say where they have me or no. Not so impatient as me, though. Plenty of low-born lads who get pressed into service start grumbling before they even seen their second battle. For what I hear, the simple promise of freedom tends to do it. That might explain well how Lady Isar was able to expand her following so swiftly. Sad to say that some maids of mine are gobbled down to the heretics. Send some purple smoke, and bastards come to you. Is that so? Why am I not minded of start a fire? Purple. Oh, they got a Prince song here? The quest is called Purple Flame. Purple Flame. If we had my purple flame. Purple Flame. Purple Flame. If we are to lure our foes into position, then we must find a means of producing a signal of purple hue. As so happens, I once heard of a tale of a trapper who dropped the hide of a woolly yak onto his campfire. Aside from a terrible stench, the story also describes in detail how the smoke went from smoldering flames to a tinged deep violet. If you're a monster hunter by note, are you not, Mara? Yes, I slay primals. Then trifling task, you see that we burn more than your heretics knows a beacon. That's what happened. You and I shall gather wood for the fire. And it'll take the both of us to find enough dry fuel in the frozen wasteland. Let us meet again in the Dreaming Dragon, where the fruits of our labor. Okay, all I have to do is to kill 2 yaks. Okay, all I have to do is to kill some yaks. I'm game. Hey there, Mr. Yak. This will not hurt so much. As I just stay still and take it like a yak. That's all I ask. Okay, 1 yak. Another one over there. Okay. Alright, get that woolly yak. How's it going, woolly yak? Okay, let's see. We need to make a turn around here. Oh. There really must be a way up the wall. Okay, guess it's this way. You know, then we make a turnaround and go this way instead. There we go. Yeah, there we go. We're going the right way. Yeah, we're in the right way now. Yep, Ash Pool. Yep, there's a Dreaming Dragon. And that's where I need to go. Up there. Okay. Okay, Twitch Cinema Collective Firewood is a new experience for Master Alphanaud. His must have a privileged upbringing. Have you had the highest we need? Yes, I do.
Ah, I should have known it would be you.
Yeah, my pompadour hair. It makes all the difference.
Word reached me of a struggle with a small but well-armed band of trespassers. Forgive my comrades their hostility. Few come here uninvited, and fewer still with good intent. Now, tell me why you are here.
We wish to stop Nidhogg's attack on Ishgard.
So, you seek to stem the Dravanian tide with talk? A romantic notion. If you but knew the truth, the spark which lit the flames of this animosity, you would understand the futility of your quest. Shall I relate it to you? The sordid history my gift has shown me. That which the Holy See has taken such pains to suppress.
Okay, please show me.
'Twas more than a millennium past when an Elezen tribe first sought to claim the lands of Kurthas as its home. Unfortunately for them, Kurthas was already home to dragonkind, and they were not inclined to make way for the invaders. Thus did a bloody war begin. A war which might well have rumbled on until one or the other side was exterminated, had it not been for the resolve of a single woman. That woman's name was Shiva.
Shiva, oh, awesome.
While those around her fought and died, she attempted to parley with the dragons, and in so doing discovered them to be possessed of profound intelligence and reason. The great worm Hraesvelgar, in particular, so enchanted Shiva that she found herself growing to love the creature, whom her people considered a monster. In the eyes of a near-immortal dragon, however, the fleeting life of an Elezen is as that of a freshly cut rose. Scarce has the flower bloomed before it begins to fade and wither. Such melancholy musings plagued Hraesvelgar, who had found in Shiva an unexpected and beloved soulmate. He knew that all too soon, death would snatch her away from him.
Aww.
Unable to bear the thought of their separation, the maid bid the worm consume her, that their spirits might be entwined for eternity. Though loath to perform the deed, Hraesvelgar ultimately gave in to her plea, and soon thereafter the tale of their ill-fated love spread throughout the two warring factions. No more could they raise blade or claw against one another, knowing that the souls of their kin were so inextricably bound.
Yeah. That sucks.
Followed, man and dragon learned to live in harmony, and together built a nation unlike any the world had ever known. For 200 years did this blissful age of peace continue, as it would to this day, had vilest envy not stirred in the hearts of the Elezen. It is said that worms owe their longevity to the boundless reserves of vitality found within their eyes. And 'twas in this belief that a traitorous band of knights deceived their allies of some 2 centuries, and took by force that which they coveted.
The eyes, yeah.
Nidhogg, he who now stands poised to unleash his wormlings upon Ishgard, was the great dragon who lost an eye to Elezen treachery. And until he prizes it from the hands of the traitor's progeny, no amount of conciliatory words will stay his fury.
You are wrong, Lady Iceheart. Lest you misunderstand, I do not doubt your vision of the past. 'Tis true that Nidhogg greatly desired to reclaim the Eye. Indeed, it was for that very reason that I kept it with me as I roamed the land, attempting to draw him away from the city.
Good gods!
Until recently, Nidhogg seemed unable to resist its allure and pursued me relentlessly. Needless to say, that is no longer the case. Now, it would seem, he has fixed his attention on Ishgard itself, though he knows full well the Eye does not reside there.
Does too.
You believe he targets the capital for another reason?
I believe reason has all but left him. Through the Eye, I feel much of what Nidhogg feels, and the dragon's thirst for vengeance will not be quenched by aught less than a sea of blood.
If Nidhogg is indeed lost to reason, might we not seek an audience with Hraesvelgr instead?
Yeah.
He has thus far shown no inclination to aid in the invasion of Ishgard, and may yet welcome our efforts to broker a peace.
You still believe that a peaceable solution can be found? Very well. I will take you to him.
Fudge, yeah.
Our road will lead us to Dravania, the homeland of dragonkind. There we shall ascend unto the clouds, where Hraesvelgr resides.
Okay, he has another... First crystal down. Yeah, crystals. Getting that blessing back.
Is autumn mist, my friend? I sense the many battles are beginning to take their toll. Rest a while, and should you lose sight of us, Dravania lies beyond the mountains to the west.
Yeah, sleep out there? No, thank you.
Curious. The vestiges of thy mistress's blessing are not as faint as once they were. Thy will to succeed grants thee unusual fortitude. But will it be enough?
I think it will. You are Moro, yes? Oh, pray address me as Isale, if you wish. 'Tis passing strange, if not that fate bringeth us together thus. Oh, never did I think to walk alongside a warrior of light. But history is full of such unexpected alliances. Shall we make our way to Travania then? The chill of the western highlands is unrelenting. I would soon be rather under the shelter of a canopy of a chocobo forest. Okay. It's only a little street ahead. Okay, a little up ahead. Okay. Alright, this is it over here.
Beyond Abalathia's spine, the great mountain range that spans the continent of Aldenard from east to west. Into the deepening shadows of Som-Al, where lies the ancient home of Dragonkind. To a land where the soil slithers and the skies seethe with sinuous shapes, they came.
Yes, Sally. Now we stand on the threshold of Travania. The path of Som-Al will take us far to the west, beyond the embrace of the forest branches. It'll be a long and demanding journey. I suggest that we take our rest at the village up ahead. We're ready to be properly provisioned. There's a village here? I thought these lands were stolen to the domain of Dragonkind. Why would anyone choose to live in this perilous place? Wild Chocobos, Tailfeather was built by hunters who make their living capturing and selling beasts. Their leader, Mars the Champ, is an acquaintance of mine. Being a gracious sort, he will no doubt welcome an arrival. He will also post recent knowledge of the road that we travel. I trust there is no objections. Only the ceaseless chatter. If we are to meet this acquaintance of yours, let us do it before Ishgard burns. Yeah, let's do it before Ishgard burns. Okay, how much? Man, I'm almost there to level 62. I am definitely gonna be at level 70 by the time at the end of this expansion. Jeez, man. And let's see. Let me head on over to you. Okay. Alright, what's next on my blacksmith quest? Halone above, did this man send you after me again? So you're one of hers. You needn't worry, sir. Your mistress fights like a behemoth 10 times her size. Saved me from a wild chocobo. That's who's blowing at us. Baroness, Baroness. Are you hurt? Tell me, yeah, Sean. Phenomena, did you run all the way here? Come, man, save your breath. I am perfectly fine. You might be fine, my lady, but what about your sword? Begging your pardon, did it break off into Chocobo? Not the brass Viking sword. The brass... Man, brass is a beginner metal. That piece of shite. Sorry, my lady. That kind of steel that Highborn normally wield any road. I have an extra blade lying around. How about I give it to you as thanks for saving my life, you'd like? Thank you. Even a dagger will suffice. My lady, it is most unlike you to borrow. The road of Ishgard is perilous without steel, and I cannot risk any harm coming to my royal steward. Thank you, Baroness Louise. Forgive me for troubling you, Master Whitey. Does it behoove a future temple knight act so rashly? Shall we for an alien? Master Whitey, the Baroness must enter the tourney with a weapon befitting House European, not a borrowed dagger. Titanium bastard sword. They're all talking these days. Weightless and keen. I can count on you to forge one. Your payment will be here. My lady smile when she wins the tourney. I will see you in Ishtar. Wait for me, my lady. Okay, do I have a Okay. Alright, let's head back to Ishgard. I think I already set a home point here. There you go, set a home point here. Okay, now then... We got the Dravania. Alright, do I have a titanium bastard sword in my shop? Okay, Ethernet. Okay, Jewel Crozier. Okay, do I have a titanium bastard sword? Okay, no titanium bastard sword here. Okay, what about you? Do you have it? Okay, it's just the price for that. Yeah, okay, let's change you to 20,000. There you go. Yeah, cobalt is definitely not an expensive metal, so it's fine for me to lower the price down. Alright. So now then I need to make a titanium bastard sword. Okay, so I don't need that much. Alright, sure. Okay, so hard silver nugget and titanium nuggets. Okay. That seems easy. Okay. Let's see. You got titanium nuggets. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hard silver ingot. I mean, hard silver nugget. All I need is one. There we go. Alright, let's get started. Okay, let's see. Yep. Titanium bastard sword. Okay. There we go. There we go. And then I will return it to you. Thank you, everything back in Tail. Thank you for everything back at Tailfest. I was wondering if you had time. Made any progress with the sword I requested? Yes, titanium bastard sword. Haloni's breath, light as a feather, sharp as a worm's fang. Even I can tell this blade is a masterpiece. Thank you, Mora White Team. My lady will be overjoyed when you made it for her. The trial round will begin shortly. I dare say she'll not be invincible with the sword in hand. I'll take it to her as soon as I can. We cannot watch the Baroness. Only Gentry may attend the Grand Tourney. If we are free to listen from outside Lightfeather Proving Ground, we might soon be Anon if you care to wait. Wait in front of the Lightfeather Proving Ground. Okay. Alright, let's see how this night does. Let's just see how this night is going to be. Hopefully that she's gonna win. I should have made my own materials, but I'll be like saying screw it, I got the money. And spare materials, so I'll be able to make the money back. My mistress was most pleased with your creation, Master White Tea. I dare say she is proving her mettle with it even as we speak. The Baroness, why would be out of the arena in so short a time? Did something befall? Poor minion, ever the warrior. I won this round, and it's all thanks to your sword, Master White Tea. The balance of this blade is perfect. Why, I could have wielded it all day and still slain a worm to boot. A splendid start to the tourney, mistress. Please regale us. How many bouts did you take part in? 3, 2, I won, and the third was a draw. But I was declared a winner in 5 more, as my challengers forfeited. A full 5, my lady. Surely Helone smiles upon you. Did your lord father not say that good luck is an ally to success? And bad luck does not absolve failure. Ask only victory of your leaders. He told me a commander can't apologize for his defeat. But what need to do is this fallen soldier have to apologize. He lived by that ideal. He gave the orders, food to the starving, only to be tired for pilferage. Convicted and stripped of knighthood, but he never recanted, not once. My lady, is this why you work to restore House Yervin, to clear your father's name? No, Florian, I do it for Ishgard. Noble blood grants privilege, but only to save the underprivileged. Another one of my father's pet sayings. This is why I have entered this tourney. I wish to become a knight. And I will, for my father and for our people. And for everyone who has helped me along the way. And I will take that hat. And I am level 60 something. Okay, Ishgard Azurite plus, let's head back to you. Okay, now then I need to get this new hat on. There we go. Titanium lump hammer. No, what I have is better. Formodian seems a bit more driven than normal. Ah, the blacksmith I need. Just so you know, my lady turns in the final round of the tourney draws near, and I wish that she willed her birthright, integrity, the sword of House Yervant. The blade has graced the hands of her forebears in countless battles. Now, well, suffice it has the most thorough restoration. I have made inquiries with Master Brithinel that he may be able to help, but he has also mentioned needing to see the sword in person. What you do is take it to your guild master. Alright, everybody.